Everybody, I am live and I am back from a little bit of a break from live streaming, but of course we've been busy with the content and the videos in the meantime. So we're back and we're doing as per usual an Ask Me Anything. You guys can ask me anything you want about streaming, content creation, whatever you want really, whatever you guys ask, I'll try my best to answer it. As per usual, I'd like to give you guys some instant value. So today's instant value is my newsletter. Every single week, I'll send you guys free advice on how to monetize and grow your live streams and content. Guys, if you want to check that newsletter out, if you're a streamer or content creator, I send out a whole lot of free useful information every single week. That's called my Live Success newsletter. It's linked in the descriptions, in the bios, in whatever platform you're watching on, because we are multi-streaming here. I think we should be live on up to 12 different places today, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm using Streamlabs Talk Studio to multi-stream. So guys, feel free to just ask me whatever you want. As per usual, I'm using the Talk Studio to show the messages as well. So there's Chili's saying hello in chat. I think you're the first one to join. Chili's, I've just gone live. How's it going, Chili's? Alex FN says Mojo. That is me, Alex FN. Hello, Alex FN. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7. I wanted to say 5, 6, 7, 8, but that's not the case. Hello, Leighton. I can see Leighton's in my one of my TikTok chats as well. How you doing, Leighton? So yeah, I've got most of the chats. You can see on the screen, but I'm missing some TikTok. I'm missing TikTok, both TikToks and Kick right now. So I'm missing 3 chats. But I can see some of them, right? I need to find a better way to combine the chats. I think there is way better ways to combine chats than what I'm doing right now. You did that thing from Discord. That's not very precise there, Alex. I don't know what you're talking about. How's it going, Peachy? How are you doing? Peachy's one of my OGs. Been around since 2020. You're getting old, Peachy. How old are you now, Peachy? You're 15, 16, right? Somewhere around that. Getting ancient. Oh man. How to make box game in Minecraft on Windows 11, same as Windows 10. Make sure you pay for Minecraft Java. That's obviously most people's problem. Hello, Timecode. How's it going, Timecode? Speaking of Minecraft, Timecode, you made any progress on the King of the Hill? Timecode's on the Twitch. Can you accept my request? I don't know what request. Guys, as per usual, guys, if you want to make sure, I'll try and answer as many questions as possible. But as per usual, of course, I will prioritize any, for example, YouTube channel members, YouTube super chats, Twitch subscribers, stuff like that. So yeah, I'll try and answer all the questions, guys. But there's a lot of different people asking questions. Obviously, if you want to guarantee your message is seen, then send a super chat, whatever it's called on Twitch. I think you can do it on Twitch as well. We haven't seen you in so long. Yeah, I've not really been focused on videos, on streaming at the minute. What is this? Huh? Hello, Ali. How's it going, Ali? I don't know what that's supposed to be, but hope you're doing well. What is going on here? I seem to be typing in my own chat on Trovo. I don't know what's going on there. I hacked on Trovo? I don't think so. You stream on TikTok? Yes, I'm live on 2 channels on TikTok. I'm live on WG_Mojo, and I'm live on at Live Tutorials. I don't know how I got that tag, but apparently nobody's taken it. So I've got the Live Tutorials tag on YouTube. Same answer as ever, Sam. I don't have any children. I'm not your father, but I'm doing well though, Sam. I hope you're doing well. Hope you've been a good boy in the chat today, Sam. Can you in-and me from your Discord, please? That doesn't make sense. Hello, John. How's it going? Affiliate codes still work on Tickfinity. My affiliate link does work. You need to do a new account though. So what you would do on Tickfinity, if you want to use my affiliate link to get $4 off, go on the setup page, log out, then close Tickfinity, click my link, click on the setup page, log in again. But you need a new account. So if you've got Gmail, just change your email address to googlemail.com or add a dot to the email. That's a great little, just in general, that's a great Gmail hack, by the way, right? If you want to make multiple accounts with one Gmail address, and some platforms are smart and can detect this, but some don't. If you want to make multiple accounts on a site with one Gmail address, just either put a dot, like wg.mojo at gmail.com. I don't have that email address. Or put at googlemail.com. Those all go. Rexy's in the stream. How's it going, Rexy? Rexy's been sending me jokes in DM. Can you unban me from your Discord, please? I don't know, maybe. You unbanned yet? Peachy switched to the Twitch. How's it going, Peachy? Peachy asked how old you are. Did you answer the question? I don't know. Are you like 16 now, Pitchy? 15? Dude, Rexy's back with this genocide stuff. Anyway, again, guys, if you guys want to ask me any questions, ask me whatever you want. Really happy to answer them. Jackatron's in the TikTok chat. How's it going, Jackatron? Yeah, I am actually live, Jackatron. We'll probably just be live for like an hour or so, right? I want to watch the Newcastle game at 5:30, right? So definitely not going to go for 2 hours. But yeah, we're doing the AMA again. Definitely long overdue. He's 15. Yeah, I thought he was somewhere around there. Yeah. Yeah, Jackatron's on the TikTok right now, I believe. Chili's is on the TikTok as well. Who else is on the TikTok? Kenzie, Zimzy. Are you hyped about the next season in Fortnite? Yeah, I'll definitely stream that a little bit, guys. By the way, I know I've taken a bit of a break from Fortnite. I've honestly not played much Fortnite recently. I just had no urge to play. I've still been playing Valorant. I've been playing Valorant off stream. Gold 1 right now. So yeah, not doing great at Valorant. Yeah. My suggestion in terms of, if streaming's not successful for you, is keep experimenting, right? Obviously the cat one is both potentially a violation of the TikTok rules, but I made the video anyway, right? Because people kept asking me for it. It's potentially a violation of the TikTok rules because they usually want the streamer to be there. But also, obviously, it probably got overly saturated because the video got thousands of views and there were so many people asking about it. The thing about with VTube Studio and the cat is you can use it as a companion, right? Literally put it in the corner of your stream. That's not enough people are doing. Why don't call people dogs? Or is that a good term these days? I'll meet him for a brawl. Are you gonna beat up Peachy? What? You deleted Fortnite? I'll believe that when I see it. It's like I see on Twitter, X, all the time, people saying they've deleted League of Legends and then they just play it again the next day. You love Tickfinity? I don't own Tickfinity. That's a very common misconception. Zarity owns Tickfinity. Zarity, thank you. If you're in the stream, he sometimes is in the stream. Yeah, shout out to Zarity, who invented Tickfinity, owns Tickfinity. Zarity created all of the infrastructure to connect to TikTok Live, right? Because there's no API. So any TikTok Live program you see, it usually goes through Zarity's API. API. You got ads, yeah. You might get ads on YouTube as well now, by the way, because I enabled those. Anyone on YouTube, did you guys get a mid-roll ad? Obviously, you got pre-roll ads, right? Did you get an ad randomly pop up? And the good thing about YouTube is you can skip them, right? Again, if you're getting ads, we are literally live on everywhere, right? We're live on. I can never get. I'm live on 4 YouTube channels: Twitch, Trovo, Facebook. I'm not sure the Facebook one works. X, twice, TikTok, Kick. I'm live on 7 platforms. I could be wrong. I lose track of what's going on. I think I'm live on 7 platforms and 12 accounts in total. I think that's what's going on. Because I'm live on 2 Twitter accounts. I'm live on 2 TikToks. I'm live on 4 YouTube channels. And then I'm live on WG_Mojo on most of the other sites like Kick and Trovo and stuff. You've got an ad blocker. Fair enough. Again, just keep in mind with ad blockers, obviously, if you're watching a YouTube video or a Twitch stream, some of the ad revenue, part of the ad revenue, just go to your favorite content creator, right? So just keep that in mind, right? If you want to help your favorite content creator earn money, disable the ad blocker on sites like YouTube and Twitch. I think a lot of viewers don't realize that, right? They think the advert that appears is all just being paid to YouTube or Twitch or people like that. He's ignoring us on TikTok. It's just hard to see all the comments, right? There's comments all over the place. But I think I did see your message, Chili's. I read the message in my head, Chili. I didn't read it out loud because all you said is Mojo on 2 places. You said Chili's in YouTube and TikTok comments. Yeah. So sometimes with comments, it's kind of a pointless message in a way, so I don't read it out. Am I going trick or treating? I'm an old man, Jackatron. I am an old man. Are you going trick or treating? As I said, I don't have kids, right? So yeah, the answer is no. Actually, guys, feel free to ask me any questions about anything you want, guys. Content creation, stuff like that. Streaming. Is there any perspective for TikTok streams of interactive games that are constantly getting blocked for follow? Again, I think TikTok's not particularly a fan of the interactive games if you're AFK, right? they're also, they've got this inauthentic gift request thing, right? Like they're very strange when it comes to the gifts. Like TikTok Live in general is like overly strict, and I don't know. It's always, it never makes sense, does it? Right? But like it's always overly strict compared to the other streaming platforms. They want to, like the prime example was the sleep streams from Jakey Boehm, right? Those were very entertaining, right? Those were beneficial for TikTok to allow them, right? But for some reason they banned them. Yeah, it often doesn't make sense. Thanks for all your help on using Tickfinity. You've been extremely helpful to my brand. Well, that's what the videos are there for. I'm glad it's going well for you. X-Born Killer. Brand or band? That almost sounds like a band name. I guess you meant brand, right? Hello, Max K. How's it going, Max K? Hello, SNE1. I don't know how to say that name. Hello. Sleep is needed. What are we talking about? It's 3:30 in the afternoon. What are you on about? I'm guessing CloudBot's not working, right? On Twitch. I can see if I can get it working, to be fair. Let's have a look. Maybe I can get it working. Streamlabs dashboard. Vape Awareness Association. I see you on TikTok there. How's it going, mate? Peachy, don't ask weird questions, please, sir. No weird questions, please. What are you asking? You should try Conflict of Nations. What's Conflict of Nations? Right, let's see. CloudBot on. Right, what did I just turn it on? Okay, so it's turned it on Twitch. Let's see if we can turn it on YouTube. And on. And it should be on. Well, it should be on what the WG Mojo YouTube channel, right? Like, and it's immediately. As soon as I turn it on, it's banning Peachy. Thank you, Vape Awareness, for the 10 rows. That is extremely quiet on Tickfinity there. But thank you. I just about heard it. It was extremely quiet. I just put the TikTok notification in a little box up there, so I'm sure you guys will see them popping up. Sometimes. Nice, had another 10. Thank you for the other 10. Vape Awareness Association. That name still confuses me, but Vape Awareness has been around for a while. I don't know how long you've been watching my streams for, but at least over a year now. Cami Ryan says, "Plus help." I always laugh at that question because obviously I can't read your mind. But like every day, well, maybe not every day, but a few times a week, people come in my Discord and say, "Can you help me?" And obviously the answer is no, because I can't read your mind. You're gonna have to tell me what you need help with. I need StreamKey. I don't work for TikTok, right? But the answer for StreamKeys, as ever, is the only way to get a StreamKey in the year 2023, unless you have direct access to a TikTok staff member, is to join a free TikTok live agency, right? So if you go on talktutorials.com, that's the second part of TikTok, and then the word tutorials.com. That is my website. There's a list of agencies on the website. Or you can just watch my StreamKey video. Just type into YouTube, TikTok Live with Harry, StreamKey. Look in the description. There's a list of agencies in the description there. The answer is the same as ever. If you guys want a TikTok Live StreamKey, you need to join a free TikTok Live agency. Nice and simple. Again, guys, we'll try and answer every question that I see. Again, we will try and prioritize any super chats or YouTube channel members, Twitch subs, stuff like that. Is it possible to make PaperMC multiplayer server? PaperMC is multiplayer by default, right? As soon as you set up the server, it's multiplayer. That's the point. Part of the point of setting it up, right? So if you set it up on your PC, theoretically, all you got to do is send your friends your IP address. So you can just Google my IP if you don't know what it is, and the password, which by default is change_me. It's in the name of the password, right? You should change it. There will be a YouTube video, right? I've not made such a video, but type into YouTube how to invite friends to Paper Server, right? Like, I almost guarantee you there'll be a YouTube video about that, right? Who is this? Is this OJ? It's gotta be OJ, right? Why do you change your name every second? Missed any questions? How much have I earned with TikTok Live? What, like directly from gifts? I don't know. Well, I missed something from Jacktron here. Why is it that every time I search something in the search bar on TikTok, do I then get a ton of videos on my For You page about the exact same thing that I searched up? I mean, that's the algorithm, right? It thinks you're interested. It thinks you're interested in that topic, right? So if you search for it, it thinks you're interested in it. I think the TikTok has an incentive to do this. I watched like one TikTok shop related video, so then they're like pumping out TikTok shop related videos into my feed. I don't buy a ton of products. I've never bought a single product off TikTok Shop. Has anybody in the chat ever purchased from TikTok Shop? Why do so many comments on TikTok keep ghosting, and why? Yeah, TikTok often like just doesn't send comments through. I've noticed that as well. Like even so, like I was trying to make a little TikTok program the other day, and I was testing like typing a chat command, like !join in somebody's chat. Just I was just typing in people's chat to test something, and like in some chats the message went through and in others it didn't. Again, I mentioned this earlier, TikTok just seems to operate on like the stricter side of things. Like TikTok's like terrified of, I don't know, bad press or something. I don't know. They make everything so strict on TikTok Live. It's just overly strict. Like again, I mentioned the prime example was the sleep streams from Jakey Bowman. They were very entertaining. They got thousands of views. He was making like 50K a month, right? But then TikTok banned them. Without really, by the way, communicating it properly as well. By the way, that's another problem with TikTok. If anybody's interested in this topic, by the way, there is a video on the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel called, I think it's just called that. What did I name it? Did I just name it Dear TikTok? I think I just named it Dear TikTok, and the thumbnail says the problems with TikTok Live. I just went through them and outlined them because there is a lot of problems. How to start a stream in OBS other than TikTok doesn't receive my code. You need to get a stream key to stream with OBS. I answered that just before, right? You need to join a TikTok Live agency. And again, if you want to learn more about that, just search on the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel for the word stream key, right? I've got my 2023 stream key video, how to get a TikTok Live stream key in 2023. I think that's what it's titled. That video is still fully valid. All the information in that video is still up to date and correct. So watch my latest stream key video, which was posted at the start of the year. Those are the only two games that work Morpheus. Those are the only two games that work directly with Tikfinity. But that said, you know the keystroke simulator has been improved now, right? So theoretically, viewers can send gifts or do anything, gift, sub, follow, like, etc. And it can control your keyboard, right? And it can even like press things for like a specified amount of time. So for example, you could press the W key and set it to 3 seconds, and you'd be W keying for 3 seconds, right? That's a very basic example. Obviously we do that in most games, right? Because in most games that's the movement keybind. Hard effectors coming in with the Twitch follow. Hello, MGTU. I don't know if that's supposed to be pronounced other than the letters, not sure. Hello, JC Strive. Good morning, good afternoon from the United Kingdom. Are you American? Somewhere in the American continent, anyway. It's mad how the algorithm works on TikTok, because I just thought it was weird that I would not stop getting the same videos about the same topics. Yeah, it's just trying to predict what you're interested in. I think it's kind of over the top. I think it should give you more stuff that, where it's not sure if you're interested. I think it does tend to feed too much of the same. Like, most human beings are interested in a lot of different topics, right? But at least on my For You page, we're just talking about general TikTok video, right? At least on my For You page, it just gives me like maybe 3 or 4 of the same topics over and over, like in general, right? But obviously, like, if I actually count the number of topics I'm interested in, just in life in general, like 20, 30, 40. So it should give you more interesting stuff. It should give you a wider range of stuff. You do have a question? Great. That is the point of this. As we said, guys, you guys can ask me anything for live streaming. Which format layout is better for those optimum viewer experience with the OBS stream key, vertical or horizontal? I mean, there's no real proper answer to that. It's not. I'm not going to say always stream vertical or horizontal. But my answer with this typically is when in doubt, just default to vertical, right? Because that is the default on TikTok Live. And that's what most viewers are familiar with. But having said that, I streamed for like over a year in landscape mode with no issues, right? I still got plenty of views. Again, I'm not really focused on. Again, I'm more focused on just the tutorials these days. That I'm not actually focused on creating out of streaming myself. But when I was streaming in landscape on TikTok with a stream key, that was one of my most successful periods. Is when I was getting the most followers, like using Tikfinity in landscape mode. So yeah, I mean, just experiment, right? It depends on what you're doing, depends on the game, or depends on the type of content you're streaming. There's no real, straight answer for that one. Hello, Cries. How's it going? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. I did answer that question already, Morpheus, right? Did you ask that twice? Yeah. Did you not hear my answer, Morpheus? Who is a TikTok you recommend? What, you mean a content creator? I'm not sure what you're really asking me there. Yeah, no problem, Strife. Again, I do think in general, like most things with content creation, it's just about experimenting, right? Just play around until you find what works for you, really. Country from FTTV, hello. I'm sorry if I'm slow there. I'm multi-streaming on a lot of different platforms here, right? So I need to find a service that combines Kick and TikTok with all the other ones, right? So what you can see on the screen now is Twitch, YouTube, theoretically Trovo and Facebook as well. I'm not sure if the Facebook one's even working, and nobody goes on Trovo anyway. But like, yeah, theoretically on the screen now, you're looking at YouTube and Twitch more basically, right? Stay hydrated as per usual. And as per usual, again, I'm using Streamlabs Talk Studio, and it's insane. It literally lets you add unlimited platforms. So I believe I'm streaming on 11 places from Streamlabs Talk Studio, and then I'm using Live Studio to stream from the live tutorials TikTok page. Restream, well, I'm using the Streamlabs equivalent of Restream, but it's cheaper, right? And it gives you more platforms. I believe on Restream you pay $49 for 8 platforms. Streamlabs Talk Studio is part of Streamlabs Ultra, which is $19 a month, and Streamlabs, which lets me stream to unlimited platform. It's web browser based streaming. I'm just sending the OBS virtual cam to Streamlabs Talk Studio. If anybody's interested about multi-streaming, by the way, that is the most recent video on the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel. Everybody should be multi-streaming. I talk about this all the time. Everybody who's streaming, you guys should be multi-streaming. I'm looking at you. You should be multi-streaming. Twitch has just announced at TwitchCon last weekend that you can simulcast multi-stream to any platform. Previously, you were only allowed to simulcast to TikTok and theoretically Instagram. I don't know a single person who has access to Instagram PC streaming. Ninja really led the way with this. I think Ninja's always been a leader in the streaming space, right? Ninja started the streaming wars, which was, it's still happening really. That where YouTube was paying out people like Courage and Valkyrie, multi-million-dollar contracts to switch platform. Obviously, Mixer got Ninja and Shroud, and now Kick is paying XQC $100 million to stream on Kick and stuff Ninja started this whole thing, right? Ninja's always leading the way with the streaming industry, and I think Ninja was one of the big reasons that Twitch backed down on multi-streaming for sure. That's what I use when I multi-stream. You follow my advice. Let's go. I mean, again, that's what it's there for. I will say that Streamlabs seems to be somewhat controversial, right? If you guys follow Nutty, anybody know Nutty? I'm not dissing Nutty here. Nutty's got great content. Nutty's like an OBS expert, right? But he doesn't seem to be a fan of Streamlabs or Streamlabs Ultra. I think it's partly on ethical grounds. There was some drama with Streamlabs. Basically, they stole the OBS brand. They called it Streamlabs OBS before it's called Streamlabs Desktop, which it's not a good thing, right? And I think he also thinks that they also stole somebody's website design as well. They literally copied and pasted somebody's website design. And I think he also thinks Streamlabs Ultra just isn't good value. For me, Streamlabs Ultra's been great value, right? So if I find something valuable, I share it. That's my mantra. Can I please Mojo be unmuted from the Discord server? It had been too long. I don't know what you're talking about, Tate. Hi, good morning. Would you like to be in your what? I don't know what that means. I'm an old man. I don't speak that language. Again, guys, we're doing an AMA, so feel free to ask me anything. I am trying to look at all the different chats, although I can't see my Kick chat. So if there's anybody in Kick, hello, how you going? How you doing? Yeah, speaking of Kick, we are actually 3 followers. We're 3 followers off 75 followers on Kick. If you guys want to go follow me, WG_Mojo. And the reason I say that is because that's one of the affiliate requirements, right? If you guys want to hop over to the Kick, WG_Mojo, we are 3 followers on Kick away from 75. If you guys want to help me activate the sub button on Kick, thank you very much. We are technically live on X as well, I believe. I don't know if the X stream is working. Let me have a quick look on this tab here, see if the streams are working on the platforms I haven't really looked at. Where are we? Here we go. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I don't know if the Facebook one even works. Yo, Spec, how you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Let's have a look here. Spec must be my longest serving channel member or Twitch subscriber that I've got. So I appreciate the continued support, Spec. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. How's it going, M7? I'm not making any political comments in this live stream, but you are entitled to freedom of speech. Yeah, I don't think my I'm gonna have to reconnect Facebook because I don't think my Facebook stream is working. But again, like nobody watches Facebook. Facebook Live has died. Facebook Live is long dead, but I'll reconnect it after the stream because I may as well get it working right. Hello, DAFQ. I don't know what you're trying to say, but I hope you're doing well. What are you trying to say, DAFQ? Can you maybe type it again? I don't know what you're talking about, Tate. I don't know what you guys are on about. Again, guys, we're doing an AMA, so if you guys have any questions about whatever you want, really. You guys, I saw today on Twitter, on X, that Mr. Beast seems to be involved in some drama with, what's she called? Rosanna P. The cooking lady on one of the cooking content creators on YouTube. She was not happy about being edited out of a video. And I have definitely noticed this, right? Mr. Beast like hard edits his videos so that like people appear for like 2 seconds. You could have spent like multiple days filming a Mr. Beast video with him, and you'll be in the video for like 2 seconds because he's like hyper editing the video for retention. Thank you for the advice, Spec. I'll maybe take that. Appreciate the advice. Okay, guys, if you guys want to follow me on Kick, WG_Mojo. We're getting close to. We're 3 followers away from 75. So if you guys want to help me hit, that. What do you guys think about if we switch it to gaming? What do you guys think about the return of Fortnite Chapter 1? Have they confirmed what season's coming back? I'm sure you got. I mean, I've been following it on Discord and on X. Like Ninja, Lupo, Tim, Courage, all leaving like these gigantic items which Epic just place in their backyards. That's been interesting. Like Epic must have spent thousands of dollars making these items, and then dumping them in the streamers' backyards. Hello, Art. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Art inside the bus. What is that name? People have some creative names online. Are you an artist who makes art inside buses? Is that what's going on? Yeah. So I live in the northeast of England. The buses are on strike. The buses are on strike indefinitely here in the northeast of England. Bus drivers have gone on strike because they're not getting paid enough, in their opinion, of course. But yeah, well, whatever you do, even if you don't make art inside of a bus, so welcome. Yeah, we're just doing a quick AMA, so feel free to ask me whatever you guys want. Happy to answer any questions. Let's see. So the Discord notifications are still working. Yeah, let's have a look on X. Whoops, sorry guys, the chat disappeared for a second there. Let's have a look on X. Is the X stream working? Yeah, the X stream is working. But the thing about X is that right now it's so bad. I can't even see the chat from desktop, right? So I am live on X on two accounts. I'm live on WG Mojo, and I'm live on TikTok with Harry. I was trying to even look at the username. TikTok with Harry. Paper Wine, coming in with 20 roses. Thank you very much for the continued support. You trying to post your website? Art inside. Do you actually do art inside buses? Is it actually what your name is? Don't know. Anyway, yeah. Again, guys, we're just doing a quick AMA. I hadn't gone live in so long, right? So I thought I'd just pop live, and then I'm probably going to watch the I am going to watch the Newcastle game. And that's at 5:30. I say that I'm sure the Premier League games will be happening right now, right? What's the current score? Let's go look at the current Premier League scores. See what's going on here. So I watched that Chelsea game. That was horrendous from Chelsea, by the way. There's only 4 games today. So we've got Arsenal 1, Sheffield United 0, and Bournemouth 1, Burnley 1. What a classic! What a banger! Bournemouth and Burnley. Premier League banger, that one. You're on collectively 9 points. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Yeah, I mentioned TwitchCon earlier on. It seems like the vibes around Twitch are much better than they were, like even compared to 6 months ago. The new CEO of Twitch, Dan Clancy, has definitely like repaired some of the damage that Twitch was doing. I don't know, like Twitch was just doing weird stuff, like trying to ban sponsored streams and stuff like that. Yeah, they were just non-stop doing weird stuff, like reducing 70-30 for top creators, not allowing multi-streaming, for example. There was all sorts of just questionable things that Twitch was doing. But they do have the Partner Plus program now, which the very top Twitch creators can get 70-30 split and stuff like that, right? Do customs duo. Now, I've not done Fortnite customs. I don't know when the last time I did that, but I don't do Fortnite customs anymore. We're just chatting right now, basically. Hello, Jared. How's it going? Chili's. Is that the same Chili's who was typing before? I hope you're doing well, Chili's. Art Inside the Bus says you helped me in Discord getting my agent. I now have TikTok Live Studio thanks to you and Jared. Did you try and get a stream key or not? The last I heard, FTTV had been told to pause the stream keys or something. Maybe Jared could tell us more about that. Can they still get stream keys, Jared, in FTTV? I don't know. I see there's all sorts of mixed messaging going on with stream keys, especially in the USA, right? Because I've also heard of this Creator Growth Program, which is a program TikTok Live launched in the US, which seems to get you a stream key. I don't know. Okay, Jared's saying FTTV can still get you a stream key. Again, guys, if you guys want access to a stream key and you live in the United States or you live in Canada, hop into my Discord. It should be linked in the description, in the bio, everywhere. Although I might have to update the Discord link somewhere because I did kill my Discord link. Anyway, yeah, guys, hop into my Discord, message Jared. This is Jared. He's Aimless Candy on YouTube. Yeah, if you guys want a stream key for TikTok and you're in America or North America, basically, not Mexico. Sorry, Mexicans. Unless you can tell me unless you allow Mexicans, Jared, I don't think you do. Oh yes, yeah, all right. Yeah, that's a good point. You need 8. Don't FTTV ask you to stream 8 hours? I think they do, right? Yeah. I forget about that. So they'll give you. So I guess they'll give you access to Live Studio instantly, and then they'll give you the stream key after. Yeah, that makes sense, right? We want 8 Okay, so Jared's even more precise. They want 8 1-hour stream days. Yeah, the agencies, they want commitment, right? They want commitment. If they're going to give you a stream key, they want you to use it effectively, right? They want you to prove that you're going to use it. It makes sense, because obviously I don't know how hard it is for the staff to do it, right? It's probably not that hard, but right, you're still taking the time, right? So the 8-hour requirement does make sense, even if it's annoying, because obviously, you know, the whole stream key situation is silly, right? They should give, you know, you make a Twitch account, you've got your stream key instantly, right? Like the whole thing is silly, but that's TikTok in general, right? The whole thing doesn't make sense. Like at least we know. Well, it's not even that simple. I was going to say at least we know that if you join a TikTok Live agency, you can get a stream key, but that's not even true, because a lot of agencies can only give you access to Live Studio. Like in the past, it would just seem to be random. Your stream key would just randomly appear. These days, it seems to be just to join an agency. You can't get it any other way. So Aimless Candy is Jared. He works for. Can I say works? He's an agent for FTTV, which is a TikTok Live agency, and the TikTok Live agency has direct contact to TikTok, right? So Jared himself doesn't work for TikTok, no, but he can connect Americans and Canadians with TikTok. That's the answer. Or Jared, as Art calls him. You got a new name, Jared. Jared or Jared? Which you prefer? Yeah, Jared sounds better. We'll give you a new name. Hello, Abdi the God. How are you doing? Hello, hello, hello. I have a question. I also have a question. And my question is, do you think I can read your mind? Yeah, you know what we have in my Discord for people who say, "Can you help me?" or "I have a question." I now have a channel inside my Discord server named "Can you help me?" And whenever people ask that question, whenever people say, "I have a question" or "Can you help me?" we just link them to the channel. It's obviously the answer to "Can you help me?" is no, because I can't read your mind. But if you then ask the question, then the answer becomes yes, I can help you because I can answer your question, right? But like, saying I have a question isn't useful or helpful in any way. I'm in an agency and got TikTok Live Studio access, but do I need a stream key to stream my live studio on Twitch? So I think there's a bit of a misunderstanding there. So you're correct. It doesn't work like that, right? So TikTok Live Studio is custom broadcasting software, which was just made for TikTok Live, right? It was the TikTok Live Studio software was created by TikTok themselves, and as a result, it only lets you stream on TikTok Live. If you want to stream on Twitch, Twitch does have their own software. I can't remember what it's called. No, not many people use it. Most people to stream on Twitch, they will use OBS or Streamlabs desktop. So what I recommend you doing, since I can see you're on the TikTok Live with Harry TikTok page, if you click on the YouTube button in my bio and watch the latest video, right? That's the simplest thing I can sort of make. So if you go off, you know, that you can say in the stream, obviously, if you want, right? But if you want to watch it now, go ahead and watch it. The latest video on the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel gives you literally 5 different methods to multi-stream, and the simplest method, and unfortunately, if you only have access to Live Studio, you're going to have to use both Live Studio and OBS, right? If you are in an agency, ask the agency for a stream key. Then you can just use OBS or just use Streamlabs or just use Streamlabs Talk Studio. I'm using Streamlabs Talk Studio right now to stream on TikTok on my WG_Mojo channel, right? I've got multiple TikTok channels though, right? So I'm on the live tutorials TikTok page using Live Studio, but I'm using Streamlabs Talk Studio. I'm using one instance of Streamlabs Talk Studio literally to stream on 11 places. It's crazy. It's crazy that it just allows me to do that. What is your take on TikTok Live Studio versus phone stream on TikTok? It seems I get more engagement via phone. And then your take on stream key versus phone. Yeah, I mean, my take is the same, right? I always say that the similar answer to what I gave earlier when somebody asked about vertical versus landscape. If you're ever in doubt, just stream from your phone, right? Because that is still what the majority of TikTok live viewers are more familiar with. People streaming from their phone, doing live battles, doing multi-guess, stuff like that. If you're ever in doubt, stream from your phone. Of course, then streaming from a PC, whether it's Live Studio or whether it's a StreamKey, that gives you access to create a higher quality live stream, right? So you can feed in all your audio. You can theoretically do it with a mixer through your phone, but I've not tried that yet. But I see people doing it. But yeah, you can create a higher quality broadcast streaming through your computer, right? And you know, it's most commonly done by gamers, but musicians, ASMR. You know, there's a lot of uses for PC streaming. But if you are in doubt, stream from your phone. And I think the reason you get more engagement is simply because there's more TikTok live viewers who are familiar with phone streaming, right? If you did this on Twitch, if we ran this experiment on Twitch, it would be the opposite, right? If there was somebody just streaming from their phone, like the exact same live streams on Twitch, I think you would have the opposite effect, and people will be getting more views from their PC than from their phone. I think it's just down to the audience. That's my thoughts on it, right? So, yeah, default to phone streaming. Look at your audience. Hello, Engels Francois. I used to stream on Twitch using mobile gaming from TikTok. You mean you used to stream on TikTok using mobile gaming from Twitch, right? Isn't that the other way around? Mojo, can you see who I muted? I can't immediately see who you muted. No, Jared, right? But if it's just a mute, it will disappear after one stream. So not overly concerned about that. Yeah, I mean, so many questions like phone or PC streaming. It's just about experimenting. That's what we say all the time, right? Whenever, like people like, again, every week, and Jared answers this often as well. People say, like, how can I get more views? Or like, you know, why are my videos failing? And we always default to like 3 points, right? Which is build a strong community, make good content, obviously, and experiment, right? Those are the 3 points we always just default back to, right? And I would say the key one is building a strong community, right? So who will always want to come back, regardless of where you're streaming, regardless of what you're doing, right? Marpak, again, I can't pronounce half these names. Hello, Marpak. I'm sure I've said your name wrong, but hello. Hey guys, if you guys want to help me out, come follow my Kick. So I am multi-streaming live on all major streaming platforms. WG_Mojo on Kick. And the reason I'm asking that is because we are 3 followers away from 75, which is the affiliate requirement on Kick. Wasn't it 50 on Twitch? Kick usually just directly copied all Twitch's requirements. So I'm curious why it's 75 and not 50. Do live streams on YouTube pay? That's a good question. The answer is, if you're in the YouTube Partner Program, yes. If you're not in the YouTube Partner Program, then no. The way you can make money from YouTube live streaming is 1, through ad revenue. So we have both I'm live on 4 different YouTube channels. 3 of them are monetized. So obviously you get a pre-roll ad. When you join most live streams, you get a pre-roll ad, usually skippable. And also it's set to randomly pop up ads. I don't know if anybody on YouTube has seen an advert just randomly pop up while they've been watching. But that's the main way you get paid. But obviously we also have super chats enabled on YouTube. So if anybody donates through a super chat, then obviously I get 70% of the super chat. This is a 70-30 split. And in line with the 70-30 split, there is also YouTube channel members, which is enabled on all the 3 monetized platforms. You guys can become a channel member on YouTube, by the way, from $1. If you guys want to support me for just $1, you can become a YouTube channel member. I believe I've got that tier enabled on every single YouTube channel that I'm live on right now, apart from Harry's Streaming Shortcuts, which has like 50 subscribers. It's an experimental channel. You got one randomly? Yeah, it's interesting, right? They've only added this recently. There's like 3 different settings for mid-roll ads now. It said conservative, balanced, or aggressive. That's set it to aggressive, right? So I wonder how often the ads are popping up, because I set it to aggressive, which means more ads more ads might pop up. Would you still recommend to someone to start streaming Fortnite or a game where a lot of people already stream? Because I know you already said it's hard to get a following. Yeah, I mean, the problem with streaming Fortnite, especially on a site like Kick or Twitch, right, is people will often just go into the Fortnite directory on Kick and Twitch, and it's just sorted by the most popular streams, right? So Ninja's number 1, right? And then you're like number 5,000 with 0 viewers at the bottom of the directory, right? So if you're gonna stream a game like Fortnite, then you should do this anyway, right? But especially if you're gonna stream a game like Fortnite, you have to try and grow your following elsewhere. And that's typically off short form content, YouTube Short, TikTok, Instagram Reels, and of course, as I keep saying, multi-stream, right? Because that just increases your chance to be found on any platform, right? So I'm not saying don't stream Fortnite, but I am saying take steps to increase the awareness of your Fortnite stream, because on its own on Twitch or Kick or something like that, it's just not going to be seen. Art Inside the Bus is now on the Kick, speaking of Kick, and he's now followed on Kick. So thank you very much. I'm assuming you follow because I can't see I don't have my feed set up. Oh, I do actually. I see it. I can see the feed. Yeah, I'm just blind. Yeah, guys, we have 2 followers on Kick. It's WG_Mojo on Kick. If you guys want to help me hit 75, I just need 2 more followers on Kick, and I'll read your name out if you follow. What a crazy incentive. Guess you guys have never seen that incentive before. Would you rather have a Lambo or a Ferrari? Neither. Did you make content creation your job? Yes, currently I make a full-time income from content creation, and that is largely off the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel and everything that entails, right? So for example, I get quite a large chunk of my income from the Tickfinity affiliate link. So if anybody watches one of my Tickfinity guys, they click the link in the description, they make an account, and then they purchase Tickfinity Pro. I get a small percentage of that Tickfinity Pro purchase. That's just one example. That's called an affiliate link. Obviously, I have ad revenue. On the channel as well. Unspeakable, thank you very much for the Twitch follow. Do you have a Streamlabs Ultra tutorial? I have quite a few actually. For some reason, when I multi-stream and go to my Kick Twitch stream, the live video doesn't show up. Also, can you multi-stream? You can multi-stream. Yes, you can multi-stream on YouTube in 1440p. That is correct. I've never tried it. Obviously, you need a relevant monitor, right? The great thing about YouTube is there is the YouTube support, the Google help page, whatever it's called. They have so many help articles. Like YouTube's help articles are way far superior to any other platforms. So yeah, I guess just Google it in terms of YouTube. In terms of Streamlabs Ultra, I've got quite a few different guides. If you watch the most recent one on Streamlabs Dual Output, maybe that'll help. I'm not sure I have specifically guides on like why your stream won't show up. As far as I'm aware, by the way, if like, just make sure your accounts are linked, right? So let me have a look here. I'm not going to screen share it, but you just need to go into the account settings, Streamlabs dashboard. You can do this on the website. If you just go on settings on the Streamlabs dashboard, right? Settings and then platforms. Settings, account settings, platforms, right? And just make sure your accounts are merged. Sometimes you can just unmerge them and remerge them, right? And then reopen Streamlabs desktop. I am right now streaming from Streamlabs Talk Studio. Streamlabs Talk Studio is insane. It lets you stream to unlimited platforms. I'm literally streaming to 11 different places. I'm streaming to 4 YouTube channels, 2 X pages. So yeah, let's go into settings of Streamlabs website dashboard, basically. Hello to the people saying hello, Sash and Do. You know, if music videos pay per views like normal video, no videos don't pay per views. They pay per ad they pay ad revenue, right? That's not the same answer. But yeah, I mean the answer in general is yes. Though they pay ad revenue the same as any other video. So yeah, if you again, I can't see what channel you're typing from, but if you're typing this from the Rich YouTubers channel, you'll often see that I say that typically YouTubers get paid between $2 and $4 per 1,000 views. So on a music video, it's probably on the lower end, right? but like a billion views on YouTube will make you $1 million or $2 million, right? So you do the math there, right? So yeah, like Taylor Swift obviously released an album. She probably made millions of dollars just last night or whenever it was released. We've had others complaining about Streamlabs not working. Yes, like Streamlabs' direct TikTok integration didn't seem to work properly for me either the last time I tried it, but you can just add custom RTMP and it just indicates it, right? Just don't select the TikTok option, basically. Add, like manually add it. Custom RTMP is what it's called. Again, I've had a lot of these questions today. Is it better with StreamKey on TikTok or Live Studio? I mean, my general thoughts in like just generic answer is that OBS is the most superior streaming software out there, right? And for multi-streaming, Streamlabs Desktop and Streamlabs Talk Studio and Restream sites like that are also great, right? So in general, OBS is more stable and is better for live streaming. Now, what some people claim is that the stream key suppresses their views. I often don't buy such simplistic arguments, right? Like you can't just say, unless it's based on like months of data, right? You can't just like do one stream on Live Studio and then one stream on OBS. And because your OBS stream has less views, you can't definitively say it's because you went live on OBS, right? There's so many factors affecting your view count. I always do question it a little bit when people say Live Studio or OBS is reducing their view count. I don't think TikTok has a direct incentive to reduce your view count just because you're using those platforms. As I mentioned before, sometimes I think it's just viewer similarity. The viewers just of familiarity. I don't know. The viewers aren't familiar with it. That word is too long for me. The advert gave me a jump scare. It went from calm music to hyper. Well, I'm sure you're aware that the advertising is based on what YouTube thinks you're interested in, right? So, unlucky. Hello, Saint Just Germany. Hello, thank you for following. Yeah, I've seen that question a lot as well. Compatibility mode seems to be an experimental feature. So not everybody has access to it. And in fact, even I don't have access to it on the live tutorials account. I've got it on Rich YouTubers and WG_Mojo. So I got like 3 different accounts. I've only got access to it on one platform. I think I've missed some messages on TikTok. Let's see. If you get a warning on TikTok, there's a video on my YouTube channel, TikTok Live with Harry, called How to Avoid Warnings. So just watch that video if you get a warning, right? So that's obviously, I think me and Jared were talking about this in Discord an hour or two ago, right? If you're breaking the rules on TikTok, you're going to get a warning, right? It's as simple as that, right? So some things like restreaming video, TikTok just seems to not want you to do, right? So if you're restreaming video on loop, right, you're probably going to get a warning, right? But a lot of the time there are false warnings, you know. Again, I always like to go back to this one because it was a funny one. It was a while ago. It was probably like 2 years ago now, maybe probably more. I once got banned for nudity while I was playing Fortnite, right? Obviously I wasn't naked, right? I was fully clothed like this. But yeah, the TikTok's warning system is always overly harsh. Kent Gaming says, hello, thanks for sharing your knowledge over the internet. Love your contents from Indonesia. Yeah, I actually have a lot of Indonesian viewers, Philippines as well, I believe. So shout out to Indonesia, Philippines, shout out to Southeast Asia. Appreciate you guys watching. Looks like we've got Germany as well. Sasho TTV. You're most welcome, Sasho. But yeah, like we keep saying, yeah, keep testing, keep experimenting. I agree with that. In general, Jared seems to be on a different platform. View count is crazy different with mobile versus TTLS. What are you saying that based off what information, Jared? You know, the funny thing is, I do think even some of the TikTok staff don't know what they're talking about, because TikTok is clearly a very disjointed company, right? So the staff who work for TikTok Live who aren't the engineers, who aren't the programmers, like really the people who know about like mobile versus live studio, or the coders, the programmers, the engineers. I don't know what the job title will be. Probably engineer, right? Or the developer, maybe developer. We'll call them developers. It's really the TikTok developers who are really the only ones who can answer the questions about the algorithm and stuff like that. Like the customer facing TikTok staff, like the people who talk to the agencies, the people who run the creator programs, like they don't have access. They won't have access to the algorithm and the code, right? They won't know these answers for sure. And again, all the evidence suggests that TikTok Live, TikTok in general is very disjointed. The staff, they don't talk to each other across departments like that. Like at one stage, it seemed like the TikTok staff in China were trying to attack Tikfinity. Basically, we're trying to block Tikfinity when it's clearly useful. It's clearly a helpful program for TikTok, right? Just one example, right? Of like clearly the TikTok staff, they don't have good lines of communication between each other. Let's see, what else have we got? Jackatron's being sus. Yeah, obviously not on these streaming platforms, Jackatron. Maybe on a different streaming platform. We missed anything else? How can I withdraw monies from a streamer's TikTok? What? You want to withdraw somebody else's TikTok earning? Do you mean your own, right? So in terms of TikTok subscriptions, unless they've changed it, you'll get paid in the middle of the month, right? You get paid in diamonds into your balance in the middle of the month. So the next, and again, unless they've changed this, I've not checked recently, but the next TikTok Live subscription payment would be the 15th of November. Let's see, is that a weekend? No, so it'll be Wednesday, the 15th of November. That's the next time you'll get TikTok subscription income. Yo, by the way, guys, I did lower the subscriptions on the WG Mojo TikTok to $3. And if anybody else is a TikTok streamer, I'm sure many of you are. Do you guys know you can change your subscription amount from $5-6? You can change it down to $3, or you can make it as high as $100. I think, right? Like if you're running some crazy premium offer and you want to charge $100 for a subscription, go for it. Obviously, TikTok is going to destroy you and take $70 there, right? Some of it goes to the App Store, Google or Apple, right? But yeah, you can lower your subscription costs on TikTok as low as $3, so you can make it as high as $100, I believe. All right, what's Jared saying here? Jared is saying the average push to the For You page is 40% for viewership. He went live on Live Studio, had 20-ish viewers, did an hour on mobile, had 80% push on For You page, hit like 1.3k viewers. Again, yeah, but I don't know if you were there when I was saying this, Jared, right? Like, I don't think it's not as easy as like blaming the algorithm, right? For not pushing out Live Studio. As I said, I think on TikTok, like the viewers prefer like just I can never remember the word for it, right? But like viewers prefer like more authentic content, and by that I mean like just basic content that's like just streamed from your phone. Has anybody got a better word for that? I think there's definitely a better way to describe that. If you go and look at somebody like anybody know Kat Liente? She literally posts like 3 times a day for like days on end with TikTok advice. She's very consistent, but she will deliberately stream her content. Film her content directly from her phone, and I think the audiences on TikTok just often prefer that, which is why if you stream from your phone, you'll often end up with more viewers. Like nothing really to do with the algorithm. It's just the audience preference. And this is, by the way, in general, I see this advice on Twitter, on X all the time, right? Instead of thinking about the word algorithm, think about the word audience, because the algorithm basically is the audience, right? The algorithm is just trying to find out what the audience wants to see. Yeah, maybe Jared has inside information. Maybe I'm spewing BS. YouTube Shorts really is giving some random 8-year-old who posted a video of a black screen 4,000 views at under. The Shorts algorithm. I don't post many shorts here, but it is crazy, right? So sometimes I would post a short and it once got like 100k views in an hour, right? So here's the reason, right? It's called, YouTube is looking for what's called a seed audience, right? YouTube gives you a seed audience, SEED, like the thing you plant in the ground, right? So they're looking for a seed audience. They find you a seed audience. So they basically push your video out because they need data, right? They need to find the watch time. They need to find the number of people swiping away. And then if the statistics are good, if not many people swipe away, if the viewers watch the whole video, then they'll use that data, that seed audience, and push it out to more people. But the amount of seed audience seems to massively vary sometimes, right? So yes, you're right. So sometimes an 8-year-old kid can get 4,000 views posting nothing, literally nothing, because the Shorts algorithms decided to give it a seed audience of 4,000, when maybe usually the Shorts algorithm will give it a seed audience of like 10. Yeah, that's... Again, obviously, I have the Rich YouTubers YouTube Short channel. I don't post on it anymore, but it's got like 80 million views or something. So I do somewhat what I'm talking about when it comes to YouTube Shorts. And I did experience that as well. I agree. Consistency is huge. Again, like we're just talking about in terms of the audience, right? In terms of audience, yeah, consistency is huge, right? Because the TikTok has given the viewers goldfish memories, right? You forget about something so quickly, right? So yes, consistency is huge. I agree, and that'll be another reason why FTTV is asking people to stream 8 hours if they want to stream key, because they want you to consistently use it. And again, to be more clear, like Jared said, 8 different 1-hour streams over eight different days. To be even more precise. Yeah, exactly. Again, like we keep saying, experimenting is always good. Experimenting is always good. Any tips on scheduling content? Are we talking about scheduling videos? Like, what are we scheduling? I've never used paid scheduling tools. So I believe, and the crazy thing is on TikTok, if we're scheduling TikTok videos, some people have access, some people don't. I can schedule TikTok videos on some accounts and not from others. Same as uploading multiple videos. Every single person can schedule a YouTube short. If you use the Meta Business Suite, you should be able to schedule an Instagram Reel and a Facebook Reel. Again, by the way, guys, I say this all the time, Facebook Reels is underrated. You can literally get millions of views off Facebook Reels, and it's mainly just the companies who've worked that out. So if you're making short form content, guys, and if you can be asked, and you should be asked, depending on the type of content, especially if you're just posting a gaming clip, you should definitely be posting on Instagram and Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok the same video. You don't have to change it. Yeah, what are you trying to schedule? Yeah, if it's short form content, you just do what I said, right? You should be able to schedule it individually across all the platforms. But again, you might not have access to TikTok scheduling. That's the only thing. You can definitely schedule for free. Again, it's called Meta Business Suite. That's what I scheduled for the Rich YouTubers channel, and of course YouTube Studio. You probably know that for YouTube. But yeah, in terms of Facebook Reels, again, like just use the Meta Business Suite. It will let you upload on Instagram and Facebook, or just upload it from your Facebook page. YouTube is showing me the same video after I watched the short like a week ago. So again, it's about the algorithm, right? If the algorithm thinks multiple people, thinks a lot of people will rewatch the same video, then they'll recommend it again. So some videos have a lot of rewatchability, right? For example, a fitness workout, right? If you watch a fitness workout video, right, then you might be doing that workout every day, right? So YouTube will recommend it to you again. Donut says, when is subscription reward diamonds rewarded? I did answer that one already. 15th of every month. I guess you went there, Donut. Jared said, what are your thoughts on when I post on Instagram? It lets me, yeah, you can, yeah, I think that's another way of doing it, right? As long as you just make sure it's going into the Reels feed, right? But yeah, I think you can, like Jared says, I think you can literally link if you're posting from the Instagram app, you can just link your Facebook page. Of course, because Meta owns both of them, so it's within their interest to make it easy. How many times am I going to ask this question? TikTok subscriptions are paid out on the 15th. Donut, did you go on 3 different places to ask the same question? TikTok subscriptions are paid out on the 15th of every month in diamonds as a diamond reward. Can I follow the Twitch? The Twitch is WG_Mojo. That's the username in most places except the YouTube channels. WG_Mojo. Right, we have been live for over an hour now, so I'll answer a few more questions. Any final questions, guys, and then we'll hop off. You guys are being too nice today. Thank you very much. When are you going to stream Fortnite? When Chapter 1 comes back. When's it coming back? Is it next week? I'll be honest, I've not played Fortnite for ages, but I will hop on to play it. So don't expect like a 12-hour Fortnite stream or anything, right? But I definitely will hop on and play it. Obviously, I won't stream on certain channels. I'm obviously not going to stream Fortnite on the TikTok Live with Harry channels, but I'll still multi-stream it, right? I'll stream it on the relevant platforms. Just not on the TikTok Live with Harry channels. Yeah, I've considered that one before. See how many views you can get from promoting content. Like, what do you mean by promoting content? Do you mean like the paid, like TikTok promote, like literally paying? Foam sent a heartbeat. Thank you, Foam. I don't know when you sent that, but thank you. I can see it in me. I can see it in my feed here. I don't know how long ago you sent that, but thank you. It's nice that Live Studios now finally added this little gift feed. Interactive Plants versus Zombies. I don't even know what that is. You're welcome to join my Discord and show me what it is. How do I get worldwide viewers when playing interactive games? I don't really know the answer to that question. I think the answer, again, is just make good content, right? And then TikTok will push your stream out to more people. Yeah, pay to get views. Yeah. Again, the only legitimate way to pay to get views, by the way, guys, just in general, is use the service offered by the streaming platform. So, for example, you can advertise your own YouTube videos. I don't recommend it, by the way, but you can literally advertise your own YouTube videos so that when other people watch a video, your video pops up as an ad. I don't recommend it though, but you've probably seen it with music videos sometimes. Yeah, I don't know anything about NDI. Isn't it typically used for dual PC setups? Like, honestly, these days, like, computers are so powerful that you don't need a dual PC setup. I think it just complicates things. Like, personally, for me, I've always tried to keep my streaming setup as simple as possible. I don't even have a Stream Deck, although I've been kind of resisting the urge to buy one recently because, you know, there's definitely nice uses for Stream Decks, right? But yeah, I don't even have a Stream Deck. And as well as that, like, audio is always my weak point. It's what I know the least about. But as far as I'm aware, NDI is used for like dual PC setups, right? There'll be a ton of videos on YouTube teaching you about NDI though. Can you add a video camera on TikTok Live Studio Mobile? What? TikTok Live Studio Mobile? What? TikTok Live Studio is a live streaming app for Windows PC. Am I tripping? Have I missed something? I don't think I've missed something. Again, guys, final few questions because I think, you know, we've been live for over an hour, so we will hop off soon. But yeah, it's been nice to be back because we haven't done a stream for a while. I will try and stream more consistently, guys. And I might try and do some more themed types of stream where we actually like set like a theme for the stream, like what we're talking about. And again, I will stream not on the TikTok Live with Harry channels, but on the other channels, I will stream the new season of Fortnite. Thank you for following, by the way. Unfortunately, you can't just get the compatibility mode. It seems to just be randomly given out, sadly. So, yeah, I don't think you can get it, sadly. You just got to hope they give it to your account. All right, guys. I think we'll say goodbye there. It's been nice to be finally back again. I literally haven't streamed for like over a month because again, I've mainly just been focused on posting videos on the TikTok Live with Harry YouTube channel. But yeah, thanks to everybody who hung out. I'll say goodbye to the TikTok Live with Harry TikTok page first, if I can press the end button. And then we are multi-streaming on all the other platforms. So I will say goodbye to you folks as well. Until next time, Let's do some final shout outs. If you guys want to join my Discord, I am on Discord literally every single day. So if you guys ever want to chat with me, I'm available in the Discord. Should be linked in the bio, in all the descriptions on all the different platforms. And the other shout out, guys, if you guys want free weekly advice to monetize and grow your live streams, I send out the Live Success newsletter every single week. So sign up for that, guys. I'll keep you updated on everything streaming and content creation and tips for growing a stream. So the Live Success newsletter is in the descriptions. Until next time, guys, take care. Peace out.